Welcome back, first grade. Thank you for joining me today for your shared reading time. We are going to continue reading in the book Going to School, written by Margaret Klein, Rachel Griffiths, and Cynthia Benjamin. So thank you for once again joining me as we continue on with Unit 2, Module B, Lesson 9. Let's find out what our lesson has in store for us today. Are you ready? Follow along with me. Good learners understand that we are all connected to people beyond our own communities. We are going to read to learn facts and details about how people in different communities are connected. In this lesson, we are going to learn how schools in different places are similar and different. Our learning intention for today says, we are learning to use key details and illustrations in text to demonstrate knowledge of the main ideas and central message. Our success criteria says, you will be successful when you can identify the main topic and central message, understand the story's central message, use text features to learn about a topic, locate key information in a text, identify information from pictures, tell how information is connected. We are going to continue reading from the book Going to School, written by Margaret Klein, Rachel Griffiths, and Cynthia Benjamin. We will be reading pages 16 through 19. Be sure to follow along with me and read with me also. Russia. 8-year-old Olia goes to the Russian Classical Dance School. This school is in Moscow, the largest city in Russia. In Russia, many children go to schools that focus on one type of skill, like languages, music, or dance. And then I can see that there is a picture or illustration in the text, and underneath is the caption, and it says, Aaliyah's mother takes her to school. They go on the Moscow Metro, an underground train system. And then also I can see that we also have another illustration, and right beside that illustration is another caption that says, Aaliyah's schoolwork. Aaliyah writes her English lessons in this book. She writes with Cyrillic letters. The Cyrillic alphabet is used in the Russian language. In the morning, Aaliyah learns Russian, English, and French. She also studies math and art. All afternoon, she takes ballet lessons. Aaliyah has always wanted to be a ballet dancer. When she finishes school, she hopes to join a ballet company. And then I can see at the bottom we have another illustration. And then our caption for this illustration reads, Aaliyah's mother made the leotard she wears to ballet class. Boys and girls, did you notice that on our page there's a highlighted word? Did you see it too? I did. Do you remember that the highlighted words are our vocabulary words? The highlighted word on this page is ballet. Ballet is a kind of dancing that is performed on a stage and that uses dance, music, costumes, and scenery to tell a story. So if I look down at the picture, I can see that Aaliyah is in her dance leotard and she is practicing ballet. South Africa. Sabangele goes to Ellerton Primary School near Cape Town, South Africa. It is a 90-minute drive from her house. Sabangele's day starts very early. Her mother wakes her at 4:30 a.m. Sabangele puts on her school uniform and eats breakfast. At 5:50, a truck arrives to take her to school. And then I can see at the very bottom of this page, we have an illustration. So that would be the truck that Savanjali rides in. And then inside of the truck, I see this shows the classmates that ride with her. And then our caption below it says, Savanjali and 15 other children go to school in this truck. Then at the very top of the next page, we have another illustration, and the caption says, Savanjali and her classmates often study in groups. School at Ellerton is fun, so Savanjali doesn't mind the long trip. She and her classmates study math, English, science, and history. They also learn Afrikaans. Afrikaans is one of the official languages of South Africa. There's time for fun too. At recess, Savanjali and her friends play ball games on the playground. During the warm summer days, they swim in the swimming pool at school. And then I noticed there is another illustration here at the bottom, and it says Savanjali's schoolwork. This is Savanjali's science book. Science is her favorite subject because there are so many different topics to learn. And there would be a picture of her science notebooks. Did you see the new word highlighted in the text? Can you find it on the page? The word classmates means a member of the same class in a school, college, or university. So all of the friends that she has up here would be her classmates, just like you have classmates in your class too. Okay, boys and girls, now we've come to the part of our lesson where we need to go back and check our understanding of what we've read today. So let's do that with some comprehension questions. This would be a great place to pause the video and get your paper and pencil ready so that you can write your answers down to share with your teacher later. Our first question says, what kind of school does Aaliyah go to? And so I remember that Aaliyah is from Russia. So I would need to look on pages 16 and 17 to find my answers. If you need to, you can pause the video and look at the text and illustrations to see if you can find your answer. Our next question says, why does Aaliyah go to this school? Then our next question says, what information does the text give about Aaliyah's mother? So remember, it says the text, so I would need to go back and look in the text and see if I can find where it talks about Aaliyah's mother. And that should give me the answer to my question. Our last question says, why does Savanjali have to get up early? And so on this question, I remember Savanjali was from Africa. So I would go to the page that talks about South Africa and look on pages 18 and 19 and see if I can find my answers there. Remember, boys and girls, you can always pause the video to see if you can find your answer. Okay, boys and girls, we've now come to the part of our lesson where we're going to do our writing activity for your journal today. This would be a great place to pause the video while you got your writing journal and pencil ready. Our writing prompt today says, in our planning process yesterday, we used a graphic organizer to gather important facts and details about Levi and his school in Canada. So I can see over here on the side, there's the example of the graphic organizer that we completed yesterday, or the concept web. And remember, the concept web was we were getting facts and information that we could write about Levi, and we're going to need those details to help us with our writing today. And to continue on, it says, good writers sometimes tell how people, events, or pieces of information are alike and different. Today we are going to begin writing a draft comparing and contrasting Levi's school to our school. Remember, when we are writing our draft, it is important to use the facts and details from our graphic organizer to write our sentences in sequenced order so that it makes sense for our reader. Looking at your concept web you created yesterday, think about how Levi's school is similar to ours. Then write a sentence using the facts from the concept web to describe how the schools are alike. Now look at your concept web again and think about how Levi's school is different from ours. Then write a sentence using facts from the concept web to describe how the schools are different. So this tells me that I'm going to be writing 2 sentences today. One that talks about how Levi's school and our school are the same. And the second sentence that I write needs to be about how Levi's school and our school are different. So when I look at our concept web, I remember this part down here says, he speaks and writes in a Inuktitut. Do we speak and write in a Inuktitut? No, we speak and write in English, don't we? So that would be how he is different, or how his school is different from ours. Then over here in this circle, I've got he uses a computer and has a writing journal. Do we have computers in our school? I think we do. And do you use a writing journal? Of course you do. We're doing a writing activity in our writing journal now. So that would be ways that Levi's school and our school are the same. Wow, boys and girls, what a great lesson that was today. And now that we're to the end, we always need to go back and check our learning intentions and success criteria to see how well we did today. How well do you think you did? I bet you did a wonderful job. Let's check and find out. Our learning intentions said, we are learning to use key details and illustrations in text to demonstrate knowledge of main ideas and central message. So, how I can check and find out if I'm successful is using my success criteria. So let's check it off as we go. It says you will be successful when you can identify the main topic and central message. The main topic is what it's mostly about. And I know we've been learning about going to school in different parts of the world. So that would be our main topic. We're talking about different schools. Understanding the story's central message. The central message is what it is mostly about. And so, again, that would be about going to school in different places of the country. So I'm going to put a check mark by there too. And then use text features to learn about a topic. Well, I know we've been using the illustrations and the captions to help us find out more information. So I can say that we can check that one off too. Locate key information in a text. When we answer our comprehension questions, we went back and had to look at the text to find our answers. So I know that we're doing a good job on that one too. Identify information from the pictures. So we used our illustrations today to help us identify information. So we're going to check that one. And then tell how the information is connected. Well, in our writing activity today, we looked at Levi's school and compared his school to our school. So we are seeing how the information is connected. Well, boys and girls, now it's time for us to say our goodbyes. Thank you so much for sharing your reading time with me today, and I look forward to sharing reading time with you again. But until we meet again, make sure that you are reading every day at least 20 minutes to yourself to help become a better reader. Remember, practice makes us better. Have an amazing day, first grade, and I'll see you again next time.